Welcome to McKnight's Pub. So McKnight's Pub has been around since 1902. It was family owned and operated until 2 years ago, but they offer a wide variety of domestic and imported beers as well as spirits, with a focus on brews from Ireland, of course. McKnight is also offering light snacks for lunchtime and dinner guests, but they market themselves to the middle and upper class, blue-collar type workers. They attract the after-work special drinker, as well as the late-night weekend partier. So some people might call us a bar, but others might call us a pub. But in this industry, I think we're a bar pub. Keith, let me get a beer! The top competitors of McKnight's Irish Pub happens to be, number one, most of all, Columbia River Ale House and Brewery. They have a good reputation for microbrews, they're real hoppy, and they have good press in the Oregonian. They attract the local college crowd, which is good for business. The number two competitor, Fitzgerald Sports Bar, is only 1 block away. They have a niche market for sports fans because they have lots of widescreen TVs and always play the Trailblazers. Other times when games aren't playing, they also attract the late night crowd. Argosy Brewery is a local brewery that produces and distributes premium lagers and stouts. They also have a prime waterfront location. So there's a few externalities we've thought of that we think you guys should know. A couple positive may be the result of what taxes we pay to the county or city for our liquor licenses and business licenses and such, to what kind of good that could do for the community. Another may be increased sales at the neighboring shops around us. One negative would be the risk of patrons leaving the establishment attempting to drive when they're legally over the limit to do so. So all of us here at McKnight's Pub consider us monopolistically competitive, because there's lots of other people out there that offer the same products. Nobody offers the Irish experience like McKnight's.
Now here at McKnight's, we might be a little dirty on the inside, but we know most of our consumer income comes from the middle to upper class. But knowing that that could change it any day now, bringing in maybe a little bit of the lower folk might increase our demand. Also, that college income, we'll take it any day. Having a killer party on a Friday night will definitely increase the demand of our cheap beer here at the bar. Now, one thing we've definitely thought about is a change in related goods. Not only would the local Jiffy Mart want to maybe drop their prices or maybe raise them so you can't afford a 24-pack of Natty Light, so you'd come on down to the bar where you know, grab one for the same old price. Cigarette prices as well, with those skyrocketing, Joe Schmo sitting here at the end of the table might not want that fifth one before he hits the road. You know, gas prices leading into that, you know, definitely have a big factor on how much liquid you consume internally. The last thing we want to touch on is them doggone taxi cabs. If they would just lower their prices, more people would stay here and drink a lot more, increasing the demand. Here at the bar, we are always in tune with a change in taste in the market. Having numerous amounts of beer will have what you want. But what if we go to war with Ireland? Well then, we're doomed. So I guess we're gonna have to swing towards the old sports pub that goes down the road. But we have the plan for you. Feel that cold, brisk October air? That means nothing less than a change in the expectations of the market. Oktoberfest is among us, and prices and demand will skyrocket just like it does on that green day we all celebrate, old St. Patty's Day. Unfortunately, Summer come along, everybody goes on vacations and demand decreases. But that's alright. We have our business class grabbing their lunches and drinking their beers because they're going back to that blue-collared world that they only fear. Here at the bar, a change in number of buyers can change daily. We know during the day we're in the middle to upper class, but we also heard that a college market might soon enter the bar, bringing much more needed revenue and income and increasing our demand.
The demand for alcohol is quite inelastic. Therefore, if we raise price a lot, we won't lose that many customers. Likewise, if we reduce price a lot, we won't gain very much in return. If the cost of alcohol increases, it won't affect our supply very much because we'll pass on that cost to the consumer. Now, on the other hand, if the cost of alcohol decreases, our supply will increase due to the incentive to sell. If new technology arises, such as a made-to-order beverage machine that makes the drinks for you, then our supply would increase because of reduced costs and payroll. As the economy worsens, alcohol consumption will rise. And though every business is affected by the recession, the demand for alcohol will keep bars and restaurants afloat. That being said, the supply will pretty much stay the same. If the number of sellers increase, such as new bars in the area, then the supply will increase as well.
This one goes out to Arthur McGilvery, Connie Gibbs, and Jimmy Morgan.